Hello and all, welcome to a Galaxy Man Show interview show. So for my very first guest is this incredible kid who has created this incredible book series called The Young Avengers, based off of the kids of the Avengers. So yeah, I'm about to add him into the live now to have a chat with him about his book series about Young Avengers. So yeah, let's have a chat and invite him in. Hey, what's up?
Nothing much.
Awesome. Well, can I just say thank you so much for taking the time to come onto my show. It's such a pleasure having you on. To people
Thanks.
that don't, you're very welcome. To people that don't know who you are, if you can give a bit of backstory about who you are and what you do, then we'll dive right into the questions.
I started this fan fiction series based off the Young Avengers comics. Um, and it's about me and my real life friends that I live with, that I know personally, and we're all related to the Avengers in some way. I've written 3 books, um, and they're all novels, and I'm making a fourth one, and it's just been a lot of fun. I promote it with videos, pictures of me and my friends and stuff like that, and people can see who the people actually are, and we all have a lot of fun.
Awesome. So we'll dive right into the very first question.
Yeah.
So you have created this, as you mentioned, you have created this incredible book series called The Young Avengers. What got you wanting to create the Young Avengers book series?
Well, I think it was back in my junior year of high school. Um, I was in class, and I thought of how cool it would be if my friends and I were like, a superhero movie of somehow or something like that. And I was like, thinking of how cool that would be. And I thought, well, I know I don't have the budget to make a movie, so I thought, why not make it a story? So I made it a story, and I, determined who would be related to who, and kind of went from there. And I think it was a lot of fun.
Awesome. So on the very next question, so with creating a book series like The Young Avengers, what got you the passion into wanting to create like a superhero Avengers type based off of the young kids of the Avengers?
Based off of like my friends,
Yeah.
or oh that so I consider my friends, all my friends, as heroes to me, because they friends are heroes. They're here for you. They're all supportive, and they do whatever they can to help you out. And I think that really represents the thing of superheroes too. So I thought, why not write it about me and my friends, and we'd be the superheroes. And I thought that would have a good connection. So that's kind of where that part came in, and I think it really worked from there.
So on the very next question, so who would be your like all-time favorite kid Avenger from your book series called The Young Avengers?
Well, I have a lot of characters, obviously, but I don't know if I have a favorite. I like them all. Um, I like some of their backstories. I like every character in there because they're all like my great friends. So I definitely say that all the characters are my favorite because they all have something unique about them that I like about the character. Like, oh, this person has this power, this person has that power, or this person can do this. Um, I think they all have something really cool about it, and I really like all the small details. So I really enjoy every character in the series.
So on the very next question, so what kind of villains are in your Young Avengers book series?
So we got a few. We have a few villains that I haven't introduced yet. So I'm not going to say too much, but I have a few of the MCU villains from the films, because this is an alternate Marvel Cinematic Universe. So, certain characters are alive. Black Widow's alive. Iron Man's alive. Some of these characters that died in the MCU are alive, and it's because it's an alternate MCU, and different things can happen. Um, I think that the villains in the book were definitely cool. I had some Thanos in there. Um, there's a character named Minot that you get to explore in the third book, and she's French, and she has a really cool backstory as well. So I definitely think that there are like multiple villains in here that are like all different in their own way, and I think they all have something that's unique about them.
So on the very next question, so what would be your all-time favorite Avengers film and why?
I would have to say Avengers Infinity War, because Avengers Infinity War shocked the world because no one knew that it was going to end like that. And I thought that was such a cool ending because you wouldn't expect it. So when I saw it, I was like, really? They just all died, I guess. But I think that it's such a powerful movie because it shows loss, and it shows that you can take, and then Endgame shows that you can take back that loss and take back the win. So those two are definitely my favorites. I like Infinity War a little more because of how it's not like a regular superhero movie. It's different, and it has that special feeling to it.
Awesome. So on the very next question, so who would be your all-time favorite Avenger in the Avengers movies and why?
Definitely Black Widow. Black Widow's been my favorite for a long time. I also like Cap, but Black Widow's been my favorite, I'd say, for a very long time because of I really like her, the potential she has, and the her fight skills are always super awesome, and the way she motivates the other superheroes to do what she wants to do best, and she will do anything in her power. Like she died for the Soul Stone, she will do anything, and I think that she just has a lot of potential as well, and she doesn't want to she's one of those heroes that doesn't want to have to hurt people but will do what she needs to do, and I think that she has a cool backstory, so I'm excited to see her movie and learn more about her. She's just been my favorite for a while.
So my very next question, because you mentioned Black Widow, what are your expectations for the Black Widow film?
um I have a few expectations, but I don't know like what they are really. I kind of have um oh, I'm sure this is going to happen, or I'm sure that's going to happen, but um I expect it to just be really good because it was delayed so many times, and it's a movie everyone's been waiting for such a long time. So I think it's definitely going to be worth the wait, and I think it's going to live up to the hype. So I'm seeing it with my friend who is the son of Black. I'm the son of Black Widow in my series, and so is my friend. We're siblings, so we're going to see it together, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I think it's going to be great. We have T-shirts ready, and it's going to be great. So I can't wait.
Awesome. So my very next question, so who would be your all-time favorite Avengers villain, and why?
Um, Definitely. This is a very unpopular villain, but I liked Proxima Midnight a lot in the Avengers movies. I thought she had a lot more to explore. I mean, you never know. Maybe we'll see her again. I don't know. But I really liked her motivation towards doing what Thanos needed, and she would literally do anything for him. I really liked her hair. Her costume design was super cool, and her spear. And I really liked the fight between her, Black Widow, Scarlet Witch. And I just thought it was such a cool character that I'm glad we got to see more of in Avengers Endgame. And I thought she was a good part of the Black Order. Like the Black Order, you didn't get to see much of, but she represented a lot of it, and especially in Infinity War. You don't see much of her in Endgame, but you see a lot of her in Infinity War, and she has some awesome fight scenes.
So my very next question, so why do you think people should read your books like the Young Avengers? What makes the Young Avengers the Young Avengers?
Well, I'd say that it's different from the MCU, obviously, and I think people would enjoy it if they um, enjoy fan fiction, especially, and if they enjoy reading other possibilities from Marvel and other stories about Marvel, and just learning about what it'd be like if they had kids, and to kind of give yourself that inner hero, that everyone is a hero in their own way, especially as kids too and teenagers. You are a hero in your own way, and I think Young Avengers represents that, and it tells you how much of a hero you are. You just may not see it, but if you read it, you can kind of see where you come, why you're needed, and why people love you, and why you are. And I think it represents the definition of hero a lot. So I think that would really get people to enjoy it.
So on my very next question, so what did you think of WandaVision, the series on Disney Plus?
I loved WandaVision. I watched it with my friend when it started, and I remember watching it when it just like aired, and I was like, "This is gonna be great," although I don't know what's going on. Um, but then we get into the next few episodes, and it gets more and more intense. So I really enjoyed WandaVision. I'm excited to see what they do with some of the characters that are obviously coming back, like Wanda. I'm excited to see her in Multiverse of Madness, and if they bring back White Vision or not, and if they bring back the twins. So I definitely think it's set up a lot of possibilities for um, the future of the MCU. So I'm excited to see what they do with it.
Awesome. So my very next question. So what do you think? What are you liking about most about the Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I love that show because it's so mysterious. Like not that's it's like WandaVision. You don't know what's going on really until like the last two episodes. You don't know who the power broker is yet. You don't know why certain things are going on. Like you don't know everything right away, and that's the beauty of that show. It's not like a Netflix show where you can watch it all at once and know everything. I think that it's fun to wait a week so it gets you that intense feeling of you knowing or predicting what's going to happen next. And I think it will just those shows are just so phenomenal. I love how the way they're put together too. And Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie have been doing great. I'm so excited to see the future of their characters, and I just think it's a really good show.
So I'll go to your last question. So what do you have planned for like the rest of 2021 that you would like to announce on the show?
I mean, I have a lot of plans. I do have an announcement on Friday. That's a very exciting announcement that I've been waiting for a while. My good friend Gabriel Sousa from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to be announcing it. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see everyone's reaction to it. Um, I don't have too much to announce, but I know that that's a good announcement that will be worth the wait for Friday. So I think that it'll give everyone hyped up for the fourth book, which I plan to be the final book. So I think it will be a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, can I just say thank you so much for taking
Yeah.
the time to come onto my show. It's been such a pleasure having you on. To people that haven't seen the Young Avengers books, definitely go support the Young Avengers. 3 books so far. And yeah, any last final thoughts that you'd like to say to people on the show?
Yeah, if you want to check out my book, give me a follow, DM me. Or you can email me. My email's on my page. And yeah, I can send you the books.